In today's fast-paced and chaotic world, finding inner peace can be challenging. However, Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a meaningful life, has become increasingly popular in recent times. Today, we'll be exploring the wisdom of Stoicism, and its application to modern life, through quotes and life lessons from three famous Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Amor Fati, and Julius Caesar. Marcus Aurelius was born in Rome in 121 AD, and became the emperor of the Roman Empire in 161 AD. Despite his high status and position, he remained humble and deeply committed to Stoic philosophy, which he used as a guide for his personal and public life. He was known for his moral integrity and compassion towards his subjects, and he worked tirelessly to improve their lives. These writings were not intended for publication, but rather as a means for self-reflection and self-improvement. In Meditations, he discusses the importance of self-control, humility, and acceptance of fate. He also reflects on the transience of life, the inevitability of death, and the need to live in the present moment. Voiceover: one of the most well-known quotes from Meditations is, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote reminds us that we cannot control everything that happens in our lives, but we can control how we react to those situations. Throughout Meditations, Marcus Aurelius provides practical advice for how to live a good life. He emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature, which he sees as a guiding force in the universe. He also stresses the need to avoid getting caught up in material possessions, power, and fame. Instead, he encourages a focus on developing personal virtues, such as wisdom, justice, courage, and compassion. Marcus Aurelius' philosophy has influenced many people throughout history and continues to be a source of inspiration for many today. His teachings have been applied in fields ranging from business to psychology, and his ideas on ethics, personal development, and the human condition remain relevant in the modern world. Marcus Aurelius believed that our perception of the world determines our experience of it. He recognized that the world is constantly changing, and that we cannot control external events. However, he also believed that we have the power to control our reactions to these events, and that our thoughts and attitudes shape our perception of them. In his quote, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it," Marcus Aurelius highlights the importance of our thoughts in creating our reality. He believed that we have the power to control our thoughts, and that by doing so, we can shape our lives in a positive way. This involves recognizing and accepting the things that we cannot control, and focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions. By choosing to focus on positive thoughts and attitudes, we can create a more positive experience of life. This does not mean ignoring or denying the challenges and difficulties that we face, but rather approaching them with a mindset of resilience and growth. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Through his philosophy, Marcus Aurelius teaches us to focus on the things that are within our control and to develop a mindset of acceptance and growth. By doing so, we can live a life of purpose and fulfillment, even in the face of adversity. Amor Fati is a central concept in Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to accept our fate and to love everything that happens in our lives. This philosophy is based on the idea that everything that happens in the universe is predetermined, and that we should embrace it with love and acceptance. The Stoics believed that everything that happens in the universe is part of a larger plan, and that we should trust in the wisdom of the universe. This means accepting both the good and the bad, and recognizing that both are necessary for our growth and development. Rather than resisting or trying to change what is happening in our lives, we should learn to love and accept it, trusting that it is all part of a larger purpose. Amor Fati teaches us to focus on the present moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. It encourages us to develop a mindset of acceptance and gratitude, recognizing that everything that happens in our lives is an opportunity for growth and learning. By embracing Amor Fati, we can learn to accept the things that we cannot control, and focus on the things that we can control, our own thoughts and actions. This allows us to live a life of purpose and meaning, even in the face of adversity. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Julius Caesar was a prominent figure in ancient Rome, and his legacy extends beyond his accomplishments as a general and statesman. He was also known for his adherence to Stoic philosophy and his commitment to living a simple and modest life. One of Julius Caesar's most famous quotes is, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This quote emphasizes the importance of using our time wisely and living a purposeful life. Julius Caesar believed that life was short and that we should make the most of the time we have by focusing on the things that matter most. For Julius Caesar, living a simple and modest life was an essential part of Stoic philosophy. He believed that material possessions and external accomplishments were not the key to happiness and fulfillment. Instead, he emphasized the importance of cultivating personal virtues, such as wisdom, courage, and self-control. Julius Caesar's commitment to Stoic philosophy and his emphasis on living a purposeful life has continued to influence people throughout history. His quote on time management has become a popular reminder to make the most of our time and focus on the things that matter most. And his emphasis on personal virtues as the key to happiness and fulfillment is still relevant today, as people continue to search for ways to live a meaningful and purposeful life. Cut to footage of people rushing. Voiceover: in our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. However, as Caesar reminds us, we need to be mindful of how we spend our time and ensure that we're not wasting it. The wisdom of Stoicism can teach us how to live a meaningful life in a chaotic world. Through the quotes and life lessons of Marcus Aurelius, Amor Fati, and Julius Caesar, we can learn to control our minds, embrace change, and live a simple and mindful life. Serve others. The Stoics believe that serving others is an essential part of living a fulfilling life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more inspirational content. Until next time, keep on learning and growing.